Halloween is the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, wait, I think that's Christmas. Anyway, this is the time of year where you get dressed up as your favorite character and either go around houses and ask strangers for candy, or you go get drunk at a party. Well, for me, since I don't like drinking or parties, so I don't do that one, and since I'm in my 20s, I don't go trick-or-treating anymore, and I don't go around with kids because I don't have any kids right now, because I'm too young. Well, I guess I'm not that young, but whatever. I decided that, hey, I'm going to watch some Halloween specials and classics. Because why not? I've been watching horror movies all this month, but now it's time to watch those classic films. But for me, I keep going back to this one weird film, and that film is Monster Mash. Is that movie. It's a film that I watched all the time as a kid. I had on VHS. It came out the year 2000, the year I was born. And there's plenty of other specials I could have watched, like that scary Gamma thing. Anyone else see that? But no, I watched this one on VHS. This is the only movies I really remember watching on VHS like all the time. I didn't really watch VHS that much. I was kind of past that time. I mean, I watch it a lot now because I got a whole collection, but for some reason this is the one movie I kept watching. And I guess I'm going to take a look at it because it's pretty easy to find. It's on YouTube. Right now, someone had a 4K upload, and that's what we're going to be looking at. Alright. Monster Mash is an Italian-American direct-to-video animated musical comedy that was released by the infamous DiC, not to be confused with the male genitalia of the same name. And much like most direct-to-video movies, it isn't very good. Movies are named after the famous song of the same name, which plays every year. Of course, the film features that classic song while also adding in terrible songs that sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
He's never said a word.
So what the hell is even going on in this movie? Well, let me tell you. This stars three of the classic Universal monsters, not by the same name. They go by Drac, Frank, and Wolf for some reason. You know Dracula and Frankenstein are public domain character names, right? Right, DiC? And this movie was literally released by Universal, so there's no excuse. Anyway, that was a whole tangent. So yeah, stars as monsters who used to be cool, but now they suck because they have a skeleton dog whose head can't follow its body for some unknown reason. And yeah, they had to go to Monster Court. Yeah, they literally have to go to Monster Court. Yeah, I'm not even joking. So yeah, they suck, and because they're not scary anymore, the Monster Court says they suck, and they have to scare some random family. And yeah, it makes a little sense as it looks. Because of this, they make the Mike and Melissa face. That's how bad the court sentiment is. They make the face that Mike makes in Mike and Melissa. Yeah, so the reason why they're not seen as scary anymore is because these guys, who are not ripoffs at all, are like considered scary. Look how great these character designs are. They're totally original ideas. I love Freddy Spaghetti here, who is not Freddy or Jason, and Xenomorph ripoff, and Chucky, who's a chick now. Chicky. Yeah, they're considered scary, and I'll be honest, the Spaghetti guy did scare me as a kid. That's because as a kid I was retarded. So, the classic monsters have to scare a family of overweight people who probably all have type 2 diabetes. And the worst part about them is that they have to sing all the time. Well, I mean, not all the time, but the song they sing is terrible. It sucks. I kind of wish this was an actual horror film so I at least could see one of these fuckers die. I mean, even their name pisses me off. Tinklemeisters. I mean, what kind of name is that? So the fat fucks, the Tinklemeisters, they go to the castle where they're supposed to get scared, but, you know, the monsters, they fail at their job because, I mean, if they can't scare these losers, then they're probably going to fail at pretty much doing anything else in their lives. The monsters fail so bad they decide to rip off Queen. Why do they do this? Reference. I don't know, this is the only time they really reference anything that isn't monster related. Don't ask me, ask the messenger, which is me, so I guess you can't ask me. So the rip-off monsters decide to come in and scare them or kill them. I don't really know. They kind of suck. But they get easily defeated. Yeah, they're supposed to be scary, but they get easily defeated. Like these guys just did. So knockoff Chucky gets easily defeated because Chucky's literally just a doll. So if you're like a worse version of Chucky, you're usually going to die. And they die by getting blown by wind. So yeah, the main guy who I was scared of as a kid. Oh, how's he get defeated? He literally gets eaten. Like, he's as scary as the Ginger Dead Man. I mean, that's how they killed the Ginger Dead Man, right? I mean, it makes more sense here. But imagine a horror film actually having the main villain die by getting eaten. And that happened in that one movie. That sucked. The Xenomorph died, like, literally, it just breaks its teeth. I mean, how fragile are those teeth? Learn to brush your teeth, bitch! So, yeah, that's the end. But the one kid, he goes to Monster Corps. Yeah, they brought back fucking Monster Corps. And he's like, I kept shitting my pants for the other monsters, but now I'm not scared anymore. So that makes them scary, if that makes any sense. Also, horror comics don't really exist anymore, unfortunately. Thanks to Comic Code Authority. But anyway, that's some old related thing. So yeah, that's about it. This speech is so moving that it even gets the judge to cry. I mean, look, he needs a handkerchief. That's how much this speech was moving. Was it that moving? No, it sucked. Alright, so that was Monster Mash from 2000 by Deke Entertainment. It's some Italian place no one knows about. I know I bashed on it, but it's really not that bad. It's incredibly short, and you can get over it with it in a couple minutes or so. It's less than an hour long. So if you have like little bratty kids who need to put something in front of them, it's free on YouTube. Someone upscaled it to 4K apparently. It didn't look 4K to me, but where you can find on VHS, but the VHS copies can be going for like more than a typical VHS movie. It's also not very common, so you just watch it on YouTube like everyone else does. I mean, why not? So yeah, it's very nostalgic in a way. It's not terribly animated. It's just a really weird concept, and the voice acting and singing is pretty bad. But hey, if you got some kids who have low attention spans or something like that, and you can place them down there after they're done trick-or-treating, so you and Daddy can do whatever hell you're doing, then go ahead. And that's all I gotta say. Have a good Halloween, and I'll see you whenever I see you, because I don't really have a schedule. Bye-bye.